and I'll give a quick introduction why we are here today. Called Grow Right, and especially in children. Anybody over here, when I say grow right, especially in children, anybody here who can say what does grow right mean? Anybody? Means the aspect wherein you all know that childhood is the time period, is the foundational time period. Irfan Sheikh, who's head scientific and medical affairs for Abbott Nutrition International. We have Dr. Eileen Candy with us, who's head dietetics and nutrition department at Sir H.N. Reliance Foundation Hospital in Mumbai. And of course, I'm sure you all know Dr. Priya Chandrasekhar, who's pediatrician with Indira Child Care Hospital as well as consultant Apollo Children.
And this is also a window of opportunity to maximize the growth potential in this child. Now, what are the factors which govern this growth? There are three factors. There is genetics, there is environment, and then there is nutrition. Now, genetics is the genes which we inherit from our parents. Environment is everything external with which the child interacts. And then we have nutrition. There are two main components to this. One is macronutrition, another one is micronutrition. Now, macronutrition, as the name suggests, is required in larger quantities. These are your proteins, carbohydrates, and fat. These are your energy building foods and body building foods. And when we talk about micronutrients, we are talking about vitamins and minerals required in small quantities, and they have a lot of functional role to play. So for example, we all know that vitamin D and calcium are extremely critical from a bone development perspective.
When we come across babies, children, growing kids, the most important question what comes to the parents and the mother's mind is how is my child growing well? And most of the patients and the mothers who come to me with such children ask these questions about physical growth, cognitive growth, social growth, and various other growths. So the good thing was that we came together, 4 experts in this field of child nutrition. One was a nutritional pillar of this charter. And the fourth, but not the least of the pillar, was basically the right impact. What it meant is that, what are the red flags? Our mothers...
I'm going to talk bilingually so that, I'm very clear in what I'm going to say. So, we all know about nutrition. Nutrition is related to food. Now, we heard about the 4 main pillars that is being said for this particular method of making children grow right. So India is a country of 1.3 billion. We are one of the largest countries, but we are the largest country with the youngest population. So it is very important that we bring up our children well and in the right manner so that they become healthy adults and we are economically productive. So when the child is born, initially the mother is very enthusiastic for the first year, then the second year. They are very keen on knowing what to give. After that, usually there isn't much interaction except for immunization or other when the child falls sick. But this is the most important period between 2 to 6 years because the obesity and this overweight is vicious. Another thing is it is more important to identify if the child is excessively getting the wrong calories. So it's important to teach the mother the right kind of snacks, to send only fruits or nuts or things like peanuts, the child and the family. Also, it is important to nurture the child. It's not important to just give only the food, but in all aspects, safety of the food, safety of the environment, safety of keeping things carefully in the house, medicine, and make sure that we do the right thing for our child because they are our future. So don't worry that your children don't listen to you, worry that they are looking at you. So you have to be the example. Thank you for